Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the community where there's no judgment, where whatever journey you're on to better health, we're behind you and we encourage you to do it. And we're just I'm happy that you're doing it. I myself am doing it. I've had a couple scares recently. I've been diagnosed with congestive heart failure. That's kind of a bummer. um, Diagnosed a while back with COPD and asthma. That's really a bummer. And before he messaged me, no, I've never smoked. Anyway, it's just the way it goes. Now, one thing I wanted to touch on today, I was reading some articles, and I do like to read to keep up to date on the new things that are going on in health and stuff. But one thing that interested me was the majority of the injuries that seniors run into is falls. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense. I guess if you think about it, but they say it's a real easy thing to eliminate. All you have to do is do strengthening and stability exercises to, as far as your balance, your coordination. My coordination leaves a lot to be desired, and I'm 56. Anyway, so that's what they say, and I'm going to try to get a lady on here that does senior exercises and senior. I'm not does them. She teaches the classes for seniors to help them with exactly that: their coordination, their balance, their stability while walking, and try to keep them from getting injured. So look for that coming up. But that'll be on a live, and you have to subscribe and hit the notification button, and then you'll get notified when I go live. See, that's the big thing, because then when I go live with a guest like that lady, who I'm not sharing her name with yet because I don't have her booked for the live show yet. But when I do, I'll let you, tell you all about her and introduce you to her when she's on here and stuff. But anyway, if it's that simple to prevent so many injuries of senior citizens, let's do that, folks. Let's work on your stability, your strength, your coordination. Just at the easiest or the simplest thing you can do is just look it up on the internet. I'm not a instructor of exercise or anything, or a senior physical therapist or anything. I'm not. So I'm not going to be specific and guide you down any one path, because I want you to get professional guidance on that, so that you're safe as you can be. Because I don't want to say one thing and then have you do it and think you're all right and then go out there and fall. One thing I do know, one thing that they say is some seniors that still live alone like to go out in their yard. Well, out in the yard, you have a lot of unknowns like moles, gophers. It depends where you live. You just have to be aware of your surroundings and take your time. It doesn't hurt to have a walking stick, or if you have a cane, use your cane. Make sure you use your cane. It doesn't do you any good hooked on the chair back in the kitchen. That's where my grandmas used to be all the time. And anyway, you have to use what you're given as far as resources. If you have any questions ever about anything as far as exercises, call your doctor. Ask your doctor for advice. He might even put you in a physical therapy program at your local physical therapy, occupational therapy location, just to strengthen you up, to get you out there walking. Because no doctor's going to say, oh, I don't want you out walking. But He may say, I don't feel comfortable with you walking right now. Let's get you more steady on your feet, more your balance, to be better, and so you're more coordinated. He may say that, but I don't know anyone that would say don't walk. However, do it with your doctor's blessings and be safe. There's a lot of back and forth on diets. I'm switching gears a little bit here because I just thought of something I told someone I was going to cover, and that is there's all kinds of different diets, and this isn't a channel for selling affiliate products and stuff. I am an affiliate marketer, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm in here to build a community of people that's non-judgmental and that we all are pushing for each other to do better and change whatever you want to change to be a healthier you. Now that can be anything that you choose. Like I've said so many times before, it could be what you eat. It could be the amount of exercise you do. You may, like me, you may need to get out and walk 3 times a day, or start out once a day. Start out a small distance. If you really need to, walk down your driveway and back. Start out with that. But do it with your doctor's blessings. I don't want anyone to fall and get hurt because the guy on the internet said to go out and walk. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if that's what you're choosing to change and you've got your doctor's blessing, then by all means, walk. Get out there and be careful and do it the way it needs to be done so that you're the most careful as you can be. Now there's of course ideal situations to walk, and there's not ideal. One, if you live on a dirt road and you don't have much traffic, so you think you're pretty safe. Well, it may be, but you always watch for traffic, and you always watch, especially on dirt roads, for holes, dips in the road. And if the grader went through, watch for those stones and rocks that get pulled up when they go through. Don't turn an ankle and fall. Still, if you have one, take your cane and use it for stability. Or if you don't use it, just carry it. And then if you need to set it down for stability, there you have it. But it doesn't do, like I said before, it doesn't do you any good back on the chair in the kitchen if you need it and you fall. I don't want anyone falling and getting hurt. I don't want anyone exercising without talking to your doctor first. You have to do it the right way so that you're safe. And then you will be that much farther ahead on reaching your goals, and that much farther ahead on feeling better and reaching your better health goals, like I said, whatever those may be. I mean, everybody's got things you have to think about when you go out there and walk. I've got a lot more stuff I have to think about now because of my congestive heart failure, my COPD, and asthma. I mean, how ridiculous. I'm 56 and that's crazy. But anyway, I have to think about that because that's what put me in the hospital the other week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. You just have to go with your doctor's blessings, and I do have mine, doctor's blessing, to walk. Not do anything crazy. He doesn't have to worry about me trying to jog or anything yet anyway. But he says walking on a flat surface is an excellent idea because he wants me to get stronger, and especially with my issue being my shortness of breath. I had to start slow and start short distance. I'm up to 3 laps of the community now. That's pretty darn good. I mean, like I said, I walk in the morning at around noon and in the evening, and it works out great for me. So I feel better for it, and I'm losing weight slowly, but I'm losing weight. And I've changed the way I eat. I don't drink that fountain pop anymore. I drink that nasty water now. Sorry for the water lovers. That's a tough pill to swallow. Anyway, that's my journey right now, and that's where I'm at. And I would love to hear about your journeys. And I would love for everyone out there to share what they're doing. Share in the comments what you're doing to reach better health. Has it changed the way you're eating? Change what you drink? I mean, some of you may drink alcohol. I'm not judging about anything. Some of you may smoke. Whatever. I mean, it's your personal health. If you have decided to stop smoking, big decision. But I know you can do it. I've seen it done. I personally have not ever smoked, so I can't say, oh, you've got to quit. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means to say to somebody, you have to quit smoking. Because when I quit drinking my fountain pop, my caffeinated fountain pop, I thought that was a huge, huge hurdle that I made it over. And it is. But there's other people, they don't drink fountain pop. They're like, yeah, I don't do that. I don't drink fountain pop. But yet they have 12 cups of coffee during the day. I mean, who's measuring what's worse and what's better? I mean, everybody has something in their life that they, in the back of their mind, want to change to be healthier, to be happier. I mean, when you get healthier, the happier will fall into place, because if you feel better, you'll do better. And you'll be more active, you'll do more things, you'll do what you want to do, and you'll do what you've been missing, what you've wanted to do for a long time. You'll be able to do it. You haven't gone on a trip because, I can't get out of the vehicle to walk out on the pier to, you do this, what we're talking about. You do the slow, gradual walking method after you talk to your doctor, and you get out there and you get yourself built up so you can do the things you want to do. Make yourself reach those goals, and we're here for you. I want to see every one of you reach the goals that you put in the comments. You put in the comments, I want to walk a mile a day by the end of the month. Of course, start out slow, work your way up. That's fantastic. I know you can do it. I want to cut back on the calorie intake. I'm only going to eat 1,500 calories a day or something. I don't even know what the reasonable amount of calories is. So don't go by that with me. I was just using it as an example. But I know you can reach the goals you want to reach. You just got to start. I didn't want to walk, and I'm glad I did prior to those diagnoses I just got. But I knew I was headed for trouble. That's why I started doing it. It's because I could feel that I was heading for trouble. And again, if you feel like something's wrong, get yourself to your doctor. That's the first thing you have to do on all counts, on everything. If you don't feel right, you get to that doctor. You talk to the doctor. You clear anything that you've got in your head that you want to change with your doctor. Say, hey, I want to start walking. And if he says, super, then get out there and walk. Start slow. Take your time. It's not a race. It's our own personal accomplishments that we're making here. Our own changes that we're making to make ourselves better. So let's just do it. I mean, I know you can. I know I want you to all achieve your goals. And I want to achieve my goals. So we have to start somewhere in order to reach our goals. So let's get started. Let's make it happen. I mean, it's a fun thing once you get going and once you get started. Once you start accomplishing some of your goals, you'll think, hey, this isn't so bad. I mean, seriously, I mean, I'm on three laps of the community. I'm like, this isn't so bad. First time I walked one lap, that was tough. That was tough. And I did what I've been saying. I took my time. I took it easy the first time and built myself up. Now, just on a side note here, real quick. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but just on a side note, I'm going to be bringing guest speakers on the lives that I have, and they're going to be on various subjects. One thing I would like to ask you is, a lot of you have subscribed. Keep subscribing. If you like the channel, hit like. But most of all, fill out the comments for what your goals are. I want to be able to say, hey, whatever. I hope I want to hear if you're reaching your goals. How are you doing on your walking? How are you doing on your diet change? How are you doing on, you know what I mean? That's what we're here for. We want to encourage each other to reach our goals, to encourage each other for better health. So this all starts by subscribing, filling out a comment on what your goal is or what you want to accomplish, and then share this to everybody that you know. Share it, because I want to help as many people as I can to accomplish their better health goals. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today, and thank you for being tolerant of my voice. Everyone have a wonderful evening, and let's feel better. Bye now.